Hello, everyone. What is going on? James here. Let's get into this a bit of cheeky Fall Guys. I have had 3 days annual leave off work, and before that was my 3 rest days. So yeah, 6 days off. Been pretty chilling, can't lie. Yeah, I guess. Well, chilling and cool, but at the same time, there's been some sort of naff things that have happened as well. Overall, it's been a decent relax. I'm back to work tomorrow at 3:15, so I get a lie in. Yeah, I mean, I guess just streaming a bit of Fall Guys is a good way to send it off. The days off. Because I was going to say, I played Fall Guys on Xbox a few days ago because I thought, easy achievements, a game of a bit of skill, but a considerable amount of luck as well. Just some easy gamer score, like the things I'm not one for achievements. But I just thought, some easy gamer score, might as well do it for the laughs, even though I'm not really too fussed about Xbox anymore. Or consoles in general, to be honest. But I just thought, you know what, easy gamer score for the fun of it. I even did a few random achievements on SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated the other day. I thought, oh, these will be easy to get. Might as well just get them for the fun of it. Oh, shit. But to be honest, though, if I eventually do... No! I fell through the bloody floor of the seesaw. If I eventually do get a console... I'm not going to get one soon. No, please! Oh, you bellendious. Come on. Not again. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. They're going to fall, so... Oh, no, they're not. Oh, bastards. Lucky bastards. Oh, people have already qualified. I've lost this one. This is the first time I've lost in the first round in about 1,000,000 years. I think I'm last place, aren't I? Sod me, yeah, I've fucked this one up completely. Goodness gracious. Well, hopefully... Yeah, okay. They are sort of struggling a bit. Oh, no. No, they've done it. They beat me. Pity sake. Hold on. So somehow... I was at 27th! 27th! Yes! That's how it's done! So, thankfully, I still haven't been knocked out in the first round. I don't think I've ever been knocked out in the first round, surprisingly. I might have done, I don't know, I haven't done many streams. I probably have at some point, but it feels like ages. But yeah, using the fuse because obviously I want to move country. But I want to move to New Zealand and shit. You know, sort of. If if in 2026 the 2-year visa goes well and everything, and I've got a bit of money, I'll probably get myself a PS6 probably. Because I think because they've already announced it's only for, pretty sure it's 2027. So if I've got enough money and there's some decent exclusives on there, I'll probably go for it. You'd imagine by then, every PS4 and 5 game would also be on the PS6 because technology's only getting better. Oh, come on. There we go. That was a bit of luck. Getting bonked twice, and I managed to make it. Oh, no. Bonked. Bonked. No. Oh, we're so close to getting bonked to the finish. God damn it. Oh, I was so close. Bloody hell. You know what? As it's not as nowhere near as humid as yesterday, thank goodness. But still quite humid. I'm just gonna go AFK and get myself a few jugs of water. I got one here, but I'm gonna refill it and get another one as well. Alright, I am back. Yeah, as I was saying, PS6 in the future. So I can't be asked for the PS5. I ain't got room, to be honest, for it. I just ain't got room for it. And I got my gaming laptop as well. But if in X amount of years the gaming laptop wasn't working, or I needed to get a new gaming laptop, well, as I say, I would most probably go for a gaming laptop over a PS6, definitely. But if I could get both, if I could afford both, that's what I'd do. Probably get myself the next Nintendo console as well. The next, because that should be out by then. So I'll probably try and get those three things, treat myself to those three things. But when it comes to games, because PS5 games probably going to be a bit so. I'll probably just try and catch up on the exclusives I've missed out on PS4 and 5, I guess. And then when the PS6 games become cheaper, get them maybe. But we'll just have to see, we'll just have to see. Don't fall through the floor again, you bellend. Oh. Yes. It depends what you're doing as well, obviously. I know I got the Switch, but I don't have a shit ton of time for gaming, to be honest, at the moment. Oh, balls. That was just... Pity say. I don't have loads and loads of time for gaming, but at the same time, I'm sort of... I don't know, I've got some shit. I have played Switch, don't get me wrong, like... At my mate George's house, I played Mario Kart twice. I played it round his house on Thursday when it was just me and him. Then the rest of the... Well, 2 other people in the squad came as well, so there's 4 of us playing Mario Kart on the Monday. So I do play Nintendo Switch, just not necessarily the Switch that my sister shares with me. Yeah, I guess partly it's just I've got a lot on as well, man. I've got a lot on. You know, I'm not trying to be like, oh, poor me, but I've got a fair bit on. And at the same time, I would just want to focus on other stuff. But yeah, you know, as I say, at some point I will just... It's like sometimes playing PS2. It's like, you know, occasionally I'll just hop on there and play what I want to play. Sadly, I haven't got through more of Ratchet and Clank, which is what I wanted to do. Come on, you... Yeah, yes! I'm not going to make it. Sod me. Oh. Damn it. Knocked out in the first round. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. But sometimes you just think, you know what? I'm in the mood for it. I've got the time. Let's do it, you know. But yeah, you know, hopefully at some point I'll just get around to playing the shit I want to play, to be honest. With me, man, a lot of the times there does have to be an incentive. And with Kirby, I'm not going to lie, I don't have an incentive. Like, no one would want to review that on the podcast. Mario Kart, no one would want to review that on... Well, Mario Kart's just a lot of fun. I play that a fair bit with my mates, usually. But point being, like, things like Kirby, I just don't have an incentive to play it. There's a bit to talk about, but there's so many different... On my James the Coltrane channel, I want to talk about different stuff. I want to talk about different games, not Kirby. So when it comes to me watching stuff or playing games, there has to be some sort of incentive, or I just have to really enjoy it. And I guess I do enjoy Kirby, and it's an amazing game, Kirby. I think it's Kirby Forgotten. Yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Land I've got. Was just looking over at the game case then, yeah. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Yeah, like, it's a great game and all, but yeah, I just, you know, I just have other shit I want to do at the end of the day. I think with YouTube, and obviously I know I don't want to review Kirby and all that jazz, but like I think with YouTube and trying to get shit done for your fans and shit, or saying, oh, I'm going to get this video done, always, oh, the cable came out of the controller. Always set expectations, never overpromise. I mean, with the collecting dock, I'd been talking about that for quite some time. But, and originally I did actually want to go to George's house and film it, but I thought, you know what? Oh, balls. Oh, no. Decent clutch, I guess. Well, look, actually, not a clutch. But I was thinking to myself, like, you know what? It'll have the exact same effect if we just record the interviews over StreamYard, and at the same time as well, all George has got to do is chat about his collection and just talk about why he... Oh, for God's sake, knocked out in the first round again. That was bad luck at the end, though, with the with that spinning bouncy thing getting in the way. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuming. Just replying to a message. Oh shit, yeah, you can... Well, obviously, yeah, someone was Patrick before, so of course you can be Squidward. Makes sense. This is a bit of a clusterfuck at the moment. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say with only streaming till 11, I do sort of think I do, you know, try and understand. I mean, to be fair, my family do stay awake late anyway. But I do think to myself, you know, they've got to get up early. Well, I do have to go and work tomorrow, but I don't have to get up early. Work doesn't start till 3:15 for me, thankfully. So yeah, you know, it's you sort of just have to appreciate shit. Well, a lot of streamers, I get why, because obviously some geezer used to be mounted, so I do get why they'd stream like till 2 in the morning, especially being a UK stream, because that's when the biggest audience for Western streamers, English-speaking streamers in Canada and America are going to be online. You know, well, more so America really, because obviously Canada, there's I didn't see that crack in the ground then. Well, not crack, that gap in the platform. Actually, no, I guess more so America, because yeah, in Canada, I think there's Canada's such a big country, but there ain't like a shit ton of flip's sake. There ain't a shit ton of people in Canada. I think there's like 39 million. But as they're so close to America and in America's time, you know, like they're in the same time, well, they're in similar time zones. It's extra views in it, you know. But personally, the way I do it, if I was going to be a streamer, I mean, there are probably going to be people on weekdays still watching streams, and oh, I hate how you just can't see. It's so difficult, the angles that the platforms are at, to actually see that there's like where the gap is. It's just annoying, but I'm probably going to bloody come last again because I am playing dreadfully. Yeah, I think I'm like the only person here. It feels like an 8 have already qualified. Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah, I can see them all getting to the finish line already. For fuck's sake. Oh no. No, you. Fuck it. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna. I don't mean to be a sore loser about shit, but I just think, you know what? That was such bollocks luck. That was such bollocks luck, man. Honestly. I get that I said at the start, Fall Guys is there's a considerable amount of looking at it, but when the game just shafts you over and over and over again, it's just a bit irritating, really. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, the way I'd do it if I was going to be a streamer, which I wouldn't. Oh no, exit, get the fuck out of this game. If I was going to be a streamer, I guess in the daytime when there's not many views, I'd stream what I want to stream, but then on the night time, it's difficult, man. I guess I'd probably stream from like, I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock till 1 in the morning, but when it gets to like 11, I'll probably be more quiet. But I'd stream like the popular games. So I'll probably talk for a bit, and then around 11 I'll quieten down. To be fair to my family. So I guess you get a mixture of 3 to 4 hours in the morning or afternoon of regular streaming and just stream what I want, and then on the night time, yeah, just sort of 2 hours of normal talking, then a smidge of ASMR, me going, yes, I'm whispering now because my family are asleep. So yeah. That would be cool, but obviously I'm not going to be a bloody streamer. I never want to stream full time. If I was successful with my YouTube jazz or I won the lottery, I would stream more often. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't make it a bloody full time thing or anything. What I'd probably do, because I'd have a shit ton of free time, I'd probably get a better streaming setup, and stream a game like a proper streamer would. And then just record myself, like, or stream the game again, but just not have any audio and just, yeah, just play through it. Or just say, oh, this isn't like a normal stream, this is just me sort of playing the game and getting some gameplay and whatever. That'd be pretty cool, doing like 2 playthroughs and then talking about the game in a review. But I wouldn't stream stupid amounts. I guess if I became famous off YouTube. The thing is, my mate Deck, right? I know I've probably brought him up on streams before, but he was doing, and again, I'm not discussing anyone's finances, but the thing is, he was doing, you could see by stream donations, and he was streaming every single day. He was doing very well. He was. No bullshit, man. He was doing very well. And even he was worried about, like, it not lasting forever. And he was making, if you look at all the donations, it would be safe to assume that he was making more money than a lot of YouTubers. I guess that's why people do go down the streaming route, don't they? Because it's down to the fans donating. The fans donated to him to get, you know, his takes on their music. Yes, come on. Oh, this is a joke. This is a sodding joke. Honestly. Oh, there we go, qualified. I thought I wasn't going to qualify again, and I thought, for goodness sake. Now this is a fun one. No, 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 no. That was poor from me. Come on, you tweet. Oh, I'm getting yeeted all over the gap. and one's already qualified. I guess if you parkour good enough, you can get there quite damn quick. Bro, this just isn't my day on Fall Guys, man. This is not my day at all, honestly. I don't know if it's the heat or if I'm just playing at... well, I am playing fucking shit, but I don't know if it's to do with the heat as well. But yeah, if James the Coal Train did become successful or I won the lottery, I'd just do streaming as a side thing. You know, if I won the lottery, I'd be trying to make just good YouTube videos. I guess I'd get After Effects and get a great PC and just graft at that. You know, just try and get creative stuff out there. I wouldn't become a Sigma or anything and just get way too into it. That'd be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous. But yeah, I think he's as a YouTuber though. I was gonna say, because going back to Molly Boy with what he was saying about how he was thinking, oh, it could be all over. It could be all over. I doubt that I'm gonna pull in, even if the YouTube channel does amazing. I doubt I'm gonna be pulling in his numbers money wise. But the thing is, I won't be thinking to myself, oh, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. You know, oh, will it be over, will it be over? You know, because at the end of the day, I'll be thinking to myself, all right, I've mostly got to focus on making YouTube videos, but I can still do a few streams here and there, you know. But again, but obviously, you know, it would still be a job, it would still be a grind. Whether you're sure a video's done really well and got hundreds of thousands of views or a million odd views, but then you still need to be grafting at the next one. You can't just sit back and relax because... you know, it could all just be over soon. It could just be like, yeah, you've, you know, fair play, you did well, you know, this video did well, but now, no more views. Well, not no more views, but like, you know, you're getting less and less views, and then you're not able to make an income off of it. And the thing is, I guess some YouTubers, and I'm not in their position, so I guess it's not fair for me to say, but some YouTubers might think to themselves, oh, you know, oh, damn, I've, come on. They might think to themselves, damn, I've, like, I've made loads of money, well done to me, you know, or I've got loads of views, I can sort of rest now. But for me, like, the thing is, oh, it pisses me off to another level, honestly. It looks like there's no gap. So annoying. On your tit. There we go. But yeah, the thing is with me and creative shit, I work a lot of hours, man, and I still make time to edit and occasionally stream. Not saying I'm getting a shit ton of editing done, you know, I'm not saying I'm getting absolute loads of done. And after the 6 days of work, I do get 3 days off, so I have time to edit then and do shit. But the thing is, I'm working a lot of hours. Most people, you know, they don't have the passion for it, which is fine. People can do what they want to do with their free time. But the thing is, I feel like because I've got a passion for it in a hobby sense, if I did do it full time, I'd be, you know, doing quite well. Well, I know a lot of people who work less hours than me and do. Well, I know a few people who work less hours than me and do YouTube, and well, yeah, they work less hours and they don't have to commute as far. But oh, shizzle, shizzle, shizzle! Oh well, it yeeted me in the right direction. And they don't do anywhere near as much as I do, which is fine as well. People have different passions and different work rates, but my point is. And I guess you can argue at the same... Well, I was going to say my point is, I enjoy doing it. You know, it's fun. Come on, slide. I'm enjoying it as a hobby. I'm putting so much effort in on top of my work, you know, on top of all the work I'm doing and everything. So, if I did it full time, I'd enjoy it. But then again, at the same time, someone might say, well, you're only enjoying it because it's your hobby. If you had to... Oh, balls. If you had to do it full time... It doesn't become a hobby, it becomes a job. But I'll be doing it way less, that's the thing. Oh. Brilliant. To be fair, that one is a bit of a hard one. I could care less that I got bloody eliminated in the first round in that one. because that was a bit of a ball-out one. Um. But yeah, as I say, I put a lot of effort in. So I think if I was able to do it as a job, I would enjoy it. But the thing is, I'm not saying I'm a quit to be well known and be sort of famous on YouTube and all that jazz. But the thing is, in the reviewing in the gaming space, I get that it can be toxic, but it can also be quite chill. You're not putting your life on show. You sort of put in your articulations and your takes on show to people. You know what I'm saying? When you put your personality on show, everyone's like, oh, I can't wait to meet this person. They're my best friend because I know him so well. I'll watch him on the screen. Well, if you're just like the act man or I don't know. Basically, reviewers are not going to get hassled. They're the least likely to get hassled, in my opinion. Well, if you sort of put your personality on there or act more daft or whatever, people are probably going to hassle you more and feel like they know you because you're having a laugh with them more. You can have a laugh in reviews, but I just feel like reviewing things is probably the best sort of fame to have. Also, me being in the UK, and if I'm able to move to New Zealand, the main fans are just going to be America. So how am I going to... I'm not going to get hassled by... If I became famous next week somehow on YouTube, I'm not going to... I guess there is a fair bit of UK fame, so... But with gaming reviews, it's more so Americans, so... I just sort of think I'm not really... oh, shit. I'm probably not going to get hassled, but who knows either. If I'm in New Zealand, they might be like, oh, this person's famous. But it shouldn't be too much hassle. But you have to be prepared for that. But the thing is, in my head, I know if I was famous or won the lottery, I'm really confident that, you know, I'd do... Well, obviously, everyone would like to think they'd do good stuff with the money. But the thing is, I wouldn't be one of these people who sort of dosses all the time and just focuses on their videos and their craft. I would also, you know, volunteer and go to the gym and get out there and do shit. You know, well, a lot of people, they just sort of... A lot of creators, they just stay in their room a lot and maybe go out drinking with their friends. You know, that's it, really. Well, me, I'll be going to the gym, I'll be trying to volunteer. Yeah, you know, that's it, really. I'll be going to the gym and trying to volunteer. And some personal things that I might try and get sorted, which I'm can't really be asked to discuss it on here, to be fair. Actually, I might as well say, like, there's some physical issues I've got, which, you know, I might put some of the money into fixing that. Or trying to fix it. What else? Charity. Travelling. My point is, I'd do stuff with the money. I wouldn't just sit there editing all the time and what have you. But again, the thing is, it's because of like things that have happened to me in my life have sort of made me the person with that outlook. Well, if I had a bit of an easier life, maybe I wouldn't have that outlook. Maybe I would just be like everyone else. Well, not everyone else, but the people who seem to get fame. I think as well, it doesn't help a lot of these people who just graft at YouTube that they don't have a part-time job on top of that. It's like they don't really have that much real-world experience. They're just talking in front of a camera, reacting to TikToks and shit. You know. Obviously, at the same time, there are some people who live and breathe the YouTube game and just love it. Like, for example, Mr. Beast. You can tell that he just lives and breathes it and loves it. And I know people like say, oh, he's fake, he's fake, he's fake. But man, he's not. He's not. He's a top bloke. I don't care what anyone says. It's just because, right, these people, I think, in my opinion, and Mr. Beast does have his moments where he's not like, you know, insanely nice like Rogan. He was saying to Joe Rogan, well, that's a fucking stupid idea, you know. Like, making my own platform. Why would I do that? I'm doing so well off YouTube, you know. So he's not like some overly nice, bloody YouTube personality. He does have a bit of, you know, just general human behaviour, you know. Yeah, I'm all the way at the back here, sod me. Yeah, I'm at the back. Bloody hell, I've bloody lost this one. Yeah, as I said, I'd do stuff with the free time, man. I wouldn't just fart around. But yeah, I think they should get part-time jobs because it gets them out there in the real world. And I think these YouTubers should volunteer because, again, it gets them out there in the real world. It breaks up the routine of making videos all the time, you know. But some creators just go to the gym and all do other stuff and they're fine, which is great as well. You might just want to focus on your craft all the time. You might not want to volunteer for 4 to 8 hours a week, you know, which is fair enough. It depends what you volunteer doing. I personally volunteer doing some sort of call centre, voluntary work, just anything along those lines, just in case the YouTube stuff didn't work out. I'd sort of have that as a backup. The years of let's say YouTube works out for 4 years and then it goes in the shitter. I can sort of say, well, I've been volunteering once a week for 8 hours a week for the last 4 years. The reason I haven't worked in the last 4 years and have only volunteered is because of I had a successful YouTube channel and now I need a job because it's not successful anymore. But I have been volunteering. And if I was in a position where I needed to apply for jobs, I'd volunteer like 3 times a week for 8 hours to get my phone skills even better. I know it does depend what you're doing, but the thing is with call handling and call centre work, I mean, there is intricacies with it. Like the thing is, inbound and outbound calls are a completely different ball game, man. Completely different ball game. Advantages and disadvantages to both, 100%. But I guess objectively speaking, if you're someone who's going to get on with the work, I think outbound calls are far better because you can prepare what you've got to say to the customer. In my opinion, that's just how I feel. It does depend what you're doing. I know people are like, oh, cold calling and whatever, blah, 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 blah. But, like, you have... It depends... Again, it depends what you're doing. Depends what you're doing. You know. I'm sure telesales has its really... Yes. Thank goodness. I'm sure things like telesales have its really, really shit bits. And, you know, if you don't... And bloody hell, I'm second. Brilliant. Well, I just got second, yeah. Thing is, I'm sure, like, selling stuff over the phone is difficult as well, but surely as a salesman, a telesales person, you're going to have some inbound calls where customers are calling saying, I want to speak to this person, they sold me this! And then they're pissed off about the product that's been sold. But let's say it's like, I don't know, just a general call centre. Because the thing is with telesales, you can make absolutely... To me, that isn't a regular call handling job. That is like... That's just something else, man. That's just something else, telesales. Because people can make like 50k, 70k, 100k, or even more. It's insane. So, yeah, I guess it's just about selling your product and all that jazz. But, okay, let's just talk about across the board. I think making outbound calls is easier. Because you can prepare what you need to say to the customer. And if you have things on your system that can sort of show what situation the customer's in, or some sort of notes, if someone spoke to them before, then, no, I'm not saying assume shit. Never assume the customer's going to be happy or sad, or average. But if you can see certain things on your computer that suggest that the customer might be pissed off with your company, don't go into battle mode. Don't think, oh, they're going to be pissed, I've got to be prepared for them to rage. Just think to yourself, okay, so there's more chance that they're going to be pissed off. Okay, that's absolutely fine. More chance they're going to be pissed off. They could be completely chill, down to the discretion of the individual. Because I've had situations where I've had to call customers, and you look at the screen and you think, there's no reason for them to be pissed off. And then you call them and they're just bloody twats. Or they've had a bad service and they're sort of taking it out on yous, calling them. So never ever assume, but in your head, come on. People who are like, oh, you know, you never know, you never know, you never know. And it's like, yeah, okay, you never know. But you can sort of say to yourself, okay, they're probably going to be pissed. Oh. You know. Because subconsciously, if you can see there's loads of things that indicate that the customer's going to be pissed off. If it says customers made a complaint, again, it could be a valid complaint and they're like just a bit pissed off. The thing is, you know, oh shit, what am I doing? I completely fucked that up. But the thing is as well, like, you know, so yeah, they could be making a valid complaint and then they're saying, oh, you know, I'm not annoyed at you, just annoyed at the situation. But they're bound to be in some way, shape or form, even if they're cool people, they're bound to be annoyed in some way, shape or form. Bound to be, if they've made a complaint. So people are like, oh, never assume because I've had this situation. They're right, but you can sort of prepare yourself and think, all right, they're probably going to be pissed off, or they're most probably going to be not pissed off. But again, never think, oh yeah, there's a high chance. Or think, no, okay, think it's leaning towards them being pissed, or it's leaning towards them being okay. But with every call that you make or handle, you just sort of got to think to yourself, well, anything can happen. But yeah, I prefer making outbound calls, just because like you can prepare what you've got to say. But with inbound calls, you can get hit with any sort of situation. But again, some people love that. One geezer said to me, oh, I love the randomness of getting hit with an inbound call. I love it. Making outbound calls and responding to messages, I just don't find it as interesting because you know what you're dealing with. But the randomness of this call, or that call, because there's different functions in the department I work in when it comes to making calls or taking calls, inbound calls. This geezer just loves the randomness, which is fine. Each to their own, man. All good. But for me, I just love having a prepared plan of what I'm going to say. That's just what I subjectively like. But if my department said to me, we want you doing inbound calls forever, you're not doing outbound stuff. Obviously, I'd ask, can I do outbound stuff? And the thing is, like, that would never happen because there are specific things that they want people to do. Like, outbound-wise, there's a specific full function where you have to make outbound calls, which is actually quite hard, but it's nice if you prefer sort of having a plan of what you're going to say to the customer. But yeah, you know, if they said to me, James, you're doing inbound calls forever, you're not doing outbound, you plonker, I'd say, okay, I'm getting paid, whatever. I would ask to do outbound stuff, as I say, but I wouldn't be like, oh no, I'm doing inbound stuff, because at the end of the day, most of customer service, call centre, call handling shit is inbound. There's a fair few outbound stuff, but it's mostly inbound, so set your own expectations. That's most probably what you're going to do. Yeah. That's what I prefer. But again, the thing is with me, I can be trusted to do inbound or outbound. Like with inbound, you sort of have to get a move on because your statistics are on show. You know, how quickly you deal with calls, how quickly you're in the call for, and then how long you're out of the call for before you go ready to take another call or available to take another call. You know what I'm saying? Well, with outbound calls, I mean, it does get looked at how many you take and do, but people can sort of be like lazy with it if they really want, but they will get brought up on it. Well, with inbound calls, you can be lazy at the same time, but there's actual physical evidence to show, yeah, you're not. You are being lazy. You're not getting a move on with your shit, you know. But yeah, again, with call handling, there's all sorts of shit that you can be doing. I mean, the hardest shit is obviously telesales and emergency services. Any sort of emergency service where you're dealing with emergency situations, whether that be fire, police, ambulance. You know. Even I know like medical advisors, because they've got all their doctor degrees and medical school stuff. I know they get paid far more than 999 ambulance call handlers. However, even that still would probably have a fair bit of stress because you're medically advising people. It's still the stress of a doctor, but it's just over the phone, so you're still medically advising people shit. You know, you're telling them like, yeah, you've got to do this, so it's still quite stressful. Well, with 999 ambulance work, you know, there's like probably more of a script to follow to a degree. No! With 4 seconds left. Ah, oh, bastard. Honestly. I'll play 1 or 2 more games. If I get knocked out in the first or second round, I'll play 2 more. If I get knocked out in the third, fourth, or final, yeah, I'll just leave it there. But yeah, I know it sounds weird to compare telesales to 999 work, but it's like, well, you know, you get a lot of pressure to sell shit, you know. I mean, I've been in situations where salespeople have pretty much lied to people in my family, you know. And we obviously made a complaint, and it got dealt with fine. We basically, they promised us something, and one of my family members repeated this to the call handler. They said, "So we get this with this package," and he repeated it like, well, family member repeated it like 4 times, and they were like, "Yep," over and over again. And then we didn't get what they promised us, which is absolutely annoying. Just to make a sale, which is pathetic. The call centre was in another country, though, we found out, so they're not. Unless the people in this country sort of contact that specific call centre, and then that person gets in trouble. You know, nothing's really going to happen. They probably think, oh, I'm in a different country. Who cares? You know, who's really bothered? I can get away with this. I'm conning the UK. You know, well, I'm conning people in the UK. No consequence. But in reality, I'm not going to say what country it was or anything. But actually, now who cares? Because yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with saying what country it was. Basically, it was in India, so I'm not sure what the rules are for mis-selling products in India. I don't have any idea. I know in England you get in trouble for mis-selling shit to people, and in the UK you get, you know, England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, you get in trouble for mis-selling shit to people. But yeah. I don't know what it's like in India. I don't know what their rules are. But obviously, you know, if I was in charge of any country, if you're lying to someone on a bloody recorded phone call, or if you're lying in general as a salesman, saying, yeah, you can have this, 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 and this, bro, completely off. You should have your sales license revoked. You know, obviously, I'll leave it up to the company with what they want to do, but I'd make it by law if the customer wanted to escalate it to court. I'd be like, okay, yeah. And if they lose the court shit, they get their sales license revoked. I know there isn't any such thing as a sales license, but like basically, I'd make it so they get blacklisted for mis-selling stuff, because you can't be taking people's money and saying you're going to get this, 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 and this, and promise them the world and get nothing. Let's go. Run, run, run. Or actually, if I do lose this one, I'll just call it a day here, to be honest. Alley-oop. Oh. Oh. Oh, balls, balls, balls. I was too bloody wary of the wrecking ball. The wrecking ball! Oh, mate, it's woo! Oh, I gotta know what the humidity is like, but honestly, I'm for some reason straight out of nowhere, I'm just sweating now like mad. Mental. Alley-oop. No, well, probably for the best. I'm absolutely sweating a shit ton. It's brutal. Goodness, goodness. Well, that was a decent stream. Thank you for watching. I guess we'll just see if I've ranked up at all. Right, that's that then. So thank you for watching. Take care. Have a good one. See you later.